Oh, is it now working? I'm sorry. Damn it, man. These settings, disappointment, really. Um, okay. So let's take this head part out and put that in a. Thanks, Farhan, for letting me know. It's crazy, man. Config app.name, and in here I will do include layouts. So basically, Farhan, in this live stream, I'm taking this. I think whatever I said until this point has been totally lost. So this UI that you are seeing in front of you, this is the one that I'm going to use. You have seen this in my previous Shopify project example, but I chose this one because it is free and there are some elements that I can use, like reports, this line graph, then this budget report. I think this is a web graph, then this pie chart, and it already contains this top selling part here that I can use. Recent sales, I can use it. So it's all Shopify centered. Yeah, so I can use this. That's why. Yeah, so that's what I'll be setting up in this video, in this live stream, I mean. After that, let's take all the scripts out. And then if any sort of additional script has to be added, then I will use this yield statement. Okay, close this out. Do I need this SVG? Yeah, whatever that is. That is a very broad question, actually, Farhan. What kind of app are you looking at? Like, are you trying to build Android app, iOS app, whether you are going with front end or back end? It's a broad question. For Shopify, I would say Node.js works best. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it. So I have the assets here. Yep, this works. So then I'll close this header out. In head, I can just replace what programming language do you work with, Farhan? Like, are you a Laravel guy? Are you a Node.js guy? Ruby on Rails? Which are you? Oh your Laravel. Yeah, then pick Laravel. It's fine, man. I have already set up the whole thing with Shopify, like using the REST API and the GraphQL API. So you can just refer to my code and work with it. The thing is correct, right? Yeah, it is correct. Do you face any problem, Farhan? Like, do you, if is that page name, so then it will be page name. Ooh. If is that page name, then page name, else config app name, and if. Right. Okay, this looks good. If is said, I will do page description. Or should I do page meta? That seems better. Page meta should be page meta at name, and here it would be if page meta, then page meta DSC. Fine. Else content equals this if third. Farhan, where are you from? Like which country? I think I asked you this before. Sorry, I can't remember. Keywords. Alright, head.blade looks good. Close it out. Yeah, Pakistan. I thought you would say Pakistan. I think I asked you this in my last live stream. Do you have a video idea for Is it something like I build products? I'm building a product, and that's how I'm trying to teach people how to build scalable products. But do you have any kind of idea? Like, is there something you would like to see? It's fine, Farhan. I will try to create lessons out of the project that I'm working on. So this is like in live streams, you can watch me build it live, but then I will create small 8-minute or 9-minute videos where it will be summarized. I put conditioner in my hair today. It's all over the place. This looks good. Close it out. Okay. Now there is some kind of, okay. This should change to config. app.url. Right. So now let's refresh. Something did not load. What did not load? SSL protocol error. What is that? Is there some kind of env? Where is my env? Oh, it's production, that's why. Local, comment this out. App URL equals http, sorry, inventory app.test. Close that out. After that, terminal. Okay, there we go. Actually, just one sec. Hey Rafi, glad to do that, man. Sorry, I had to go out and talk to my mom for a while. How you doing? Close this out. Okay, so login page is done. We can say, where is the it's mind-blowing to me. Like, it's Saturday and it's afternoon and now everybody has to do construction and all sorts of things over my head. Amazing, really. Action, is it action? Method equals post, and here I have to put CSRF. Like, are you guys hearing it in background? What can I say, man? Username or alright, thank you. Name should be email, ID, email at. Is there a reason that we should have at? Nah. Close that out. And we can say autocomplete equals to off. Autocomplete. Email ID and password is email and password, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Remember me, I'm commenting out for now. We will do this later. Also, have you heard about this thing called white manifest? So basically I have to keep a terminal open, and inside this I have to run this npm run build, which is with something called white. Do you know about this? Anyway, um, okay, don't have an account, create an account is not an option because yes, there is no register functionality on the app. Like you have to be a Shopify merchant, and when you install the app, an email is created for you and an account is created. Log into your account. I will just say login. Right. And after that, enter your username, enter your email and password to login. Alright, looks better, right? Then nice admin, I will just say config app.name. Why is it say Laravel? Shopify Inventory App. Rafi, if you have any questions, go ahead, man. You can talk whatever you want. It's not disturbing me or anything. Like if you have some kind of question or some kind of, anything to say, you can. Alright, this looks good, isn't it? Okay. set.sjv@gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so now we will go to web.php. WhatsApp chatbot, I think you're better off if you get a service or something like that. Don't build your own chatbot, or if you do build a chatbot, I'd imagine you would have to have some kind of AI service working in the back. But the question is very small, so I'm just going off of that. Shopify auth routes. Okay, so now that home is already defined, so I'll just put that in middleware. So in middleware auth, I will put the dashboard URL, right? And inside the controller route service provider home, I would say providers, the home is home. Right? So home, fine. Home controller at index. So I will say logged in. Damn, my VS Code is even working a little bit slow. There we go. So now we have logged in saying it here, so we know. Oh, I should have run PHP arts and optimize so that we can. What happened? Oh, sorry. So in web.php, I think I missed out on the semicolon. Yeah, this is the problem with JavaScript and PHP shuffling back and forth, isn't it? Like you start to think that I don't have to put semicolons, and then PHP says nope. Yeah, same thing. Now we are logged in. So the first page that they will see is the dashboard, obviously. So then I will go to nice admin, index, copy that, close it out. Then in resources, views, auth, errors, home.blade. I'll just keep home.blade outside, just in the views folder. But any other view that I create, let's say products or purchase orders or inventory tracking, everything will be in folders. So copy paste. I hope it is all the same here. So I will take the head and I'll remove it. Actually, I won't remove it. I should say something like inside the layouts.app. Yeah, let's remove it. So then it will say doc type HTML and HTML headline. Okay. After that it will say include layouts.head. After that it will say this thing. And after layouts.head is included, it will say yield CSS. So any page specific CSS can be loaded in particular views. Okay. So then I'll save it. Push it all to the left side. Done. Let's remove it. Okay, after that we will do body, and there is something called a header. Actually, let me see in public index, open in file explorer. Yeah, so there is something called a header element. Oh, so this is the header element. Okay, basically the top bar. Fine. Inside that, after the header there is an A side. Okay, yeah, I'll take header. Let's see, copy element, then in app.blade I'll say body, include layouts.header, create a new file. Use mine, bro. Use mine. I'm telling you. Really, I'm not saying OsciSet is a bad package. I've heard OsciSet is really famous. It's really popular within Shopify developers like yourself. But yeah, sorry OBS. But OsciSet is something that a vendor controls. The whole code is not under your control, and that's where I find it problematic. So A side, then there is main. Okay, so I'll delete this now that I have the header. Yeah, then I have the A side. So let's copy the A side. Use my GitHub repository. There is a video where I am telling you how to set it up, and believe me, you will have all sorts of control on the installation flow, and how you want the app to behave. I have covered the basic necessities. You can customize it however you want it. I think in this live stream description itself, I have linked my GitHub repository. You can explore that. And if you have any problem, obviously you can join the Discord server. So you can ask anything you want. New file, asi.blade.php. What is this? Running file create participants. Paste it. Actually, why is my VS Code behaving like this today? I don't know. So remove this entire thing. Main ID is where the content is served. So I will page title is dashboard. This section class is where the main content happens. Fine. Page title is dashboard. Where is dashboard showing up? In main. Oh. Okay. So the dashboard. So I need the page title. Fine. So I'll copy this, cut it, include layouts.aside, this, yield content, close out main, and if anything of models is needed here, so I will do yield models. Footer, alright, so I'll take the footer element like this, and inside app I would say include footer, sorry, layouts.footer. Anyway, Rafi, let me once see where that video is. Content. Yeah, here we go. So then I'll get a shareable link copied. There you go. Okay, something is wrong with my VS Code, it seems. Actually, let me close it. I don't know what's up. Okay, calm down. Yeah. continue on, I'll just put nope, extends layouts.app, and inside section content and section, right? Then in scripts.blade I can just take this out. In app.blade I can do include layouts.scripts, and inside that I'll do yield scripts. Yeah, looks clean, isn't it? The app.blade carries the multiple files here which are split up, and in home.blade we will just do layouts.app, section content, and then end section. Let's see if it renders properly. Oh, I'm sorry. Where is it? Home controller. Return view home. Yeah, it did. In one shot, it rendered all correctly and nicely. Nice. I'm sorry I don't have a second screen, so this is looking a bit. You get what I mean. Close that out, close this out, close this out, close this out. Inside footer, I can just do copyright config app name. Designed by Siddhi, IT guy. And I can do alright, anyway, close that out. Fine. So let's do the A side now. So in A side, nice. So what I like to do in sidebar files is PHP and PHP. I will do route name equals route get current route name Okay, so yeah. route name equal to home. You can just do active class and if. Why is it saying index HTML? Oh, sorry. Nice. Okay. Sounds good. Actually, I don't need this nav class. At least not here. Boom. Done. Right. So let's do this top right thingy. Right. After that, a side will close this out. We'll see later. Header. Where is K Anderson? So I'll do auth user arrow name. Do I have a name attribute? Oh. Yikes. Better to do just email. Alright, so then it says web designer. That reminds me that we can use Spatey Laravel permissions package to assign roles. So whoever installs the app automatically gets the role of admin, isn't it? Hey, what up? How's it going? So inside the installation controller, I should be doing something like user update or create. Then I should do something like user role assign as admin. So then do I have the database seeder for it? Seeder, database seeder. I have no seeders. Crazy. Fine. Let me create one. So I will do PHP artisan make seeder user seeder, and I will do PHP artisan make seeder roles and permissions seeder. Fine. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, Reginald. Sorry if I mispronounce it. So then I can write this call users seeder dot class, and I can say this call great. Close this out, close it out. So we can say super admin credentials, super admin equals, email would be superadmin@shopify.com, password would be #make 123456. Name would be super admin. Record equals have I installed Spatey Laravel permissions? Laravel debug bar is there, Laravel permission is there. Okay, fine. Then stand on my head and drill here, man. It's getting frustrating. Has API tokens, this should I say has roles? So then record could be user update or create this or something has happened to my VS Code, man. It is not generating autocorrect, not autocorrect, autocomplete feature. It's not taking time to save the files. Don't know what's happened. Cool. Seems good to me. And then super admin. This thing happened, and after that, super admin assign role, super admin give permission to all access. sounds better. Actually, let me copy my seeder from the last project that I worked on. Seeders. Yeah, this is better. VS Code, what are you doing to close you out, man? If you aren't getting it, there's an alternative use super admin control by checking the role in individual policy classes using the before. Anyway, admin, super admin, and staff. These three permissions roles would be there. So then it will create the role default permissions. Open file. Actually, that is an interesting point here. So then I can do permission array, isn't it? Yeah, so read members, write members, read orders, read products. I should do inventories. So write inventories, read inventories. Then I can do write purchase orders, read purchase orders. Then I can do write billing, read. Reginald, I don't think if you're still here, you can ask any question, you can say anything you want. It won't disturb me or anything like that. I am logged in with what I have in mind, so you can, talk. All access is for super admin, so then permissions would be created. Admin will have permissions to permission array. Actually, in database seeder, I should call the rows and permission seeder first. Hmm. So in installation controller, I would do user assign role admin. Should I move the default permissions, webhook events, API scopes? Anyway, admin. That is fine then. Permission array. So then I should run PHP artisan optimize PHP artisan view cache. Fine. I can run now PHP artisan db seed. Ah, crap. Anyway, illuminate. Done. Right. Close this out. 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 Fine. Now in header.blade I can do, instead of web designer, I can do auth user arrow rows arrow first arrow name, something like this. Now it says admin. Nice. Okay, cool. Or we can say user. Now we can actually discuss what we can show here. Oh crap. So then products, okay, let's see what other apps do. So for example, this app, it's not clear from the screenshots. So low stock alert and forecast, this seems good, isn't it? Create an alert, list alerts, low stock items, subscription settings, documentation, and rate us. Okay. Create an alert, list alerts. This is a little boring. Sorry, below. 171, 147, 89, 8, 216. What is the highest? Oh, Etsy integration. I don't think Etsy. Nah, Etsy is complicated. Actually, not complicated. It's a whole different horse inventory management. Is there a demo store with them? See, $50 a month you can actually make if you make a proper Shopify app, which these guys obviously have. But actually there's a lot of money here. Shopify, okay. So they have dashboards, goals, and settings. No, actually it's a lot more. Anyway, so these designs can be taken inspiration from. Rafi, have you been able to find my GitHub repository yet? So there's a search icon. probably I can use this with Elasticsearch, isn't it? Like I can um, feed everything into the Elasticsearch database. Then I can do that. All right, let's change dashboard for a little bit. Why am I looking at login.blade? So home.blade. There's a filter at the very top, is it? Oh, so this is mobile responsive actually. Okay, cool. Um, Products. I can say orders. Revenue this month. That's all right. Should I say this month? Yeah, this month is fine actually. This week, if I do, that's too low of a number. So then, sorry, in home controller, we'll do analytics equal, sorry, user equals auth user, Shopify store equals user arrow Shopify store. That's what it is, right? Again, models. If I see user, I haven't even. Oh, there is a user stores. Okay. Okay. Hmm. That actually brings up a nice point. So on the left bottom, I can show viewing for this Shopify store. User arrow get Shopify store details. Actually, no, it shouldn't be like that. So in here itself, like auth user is taken, and then analytics would be, sorry, dashboard data. Dashboard data should be this arrow, get dashboard data for user, and inside that I'll pass a user object. Return view home. So then I will define this private function get dashboard data for user, and inside that I'll put user. After that I'll put endpoint equals get anyway headers. My mind is running all over the place today. I don't know what's happened. Why is VS Code behaving this way? Why is it drawing so much power? So apparently it's a extension problem. Um, disable. Disable, 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 disable. Mm. So it was this bullshit. Um, so at this point, I think we can stop with PHP, because how the dashboard data will be retrieved would be possible for with Express.js container, isn't it? So I will close VS Code once. Let me make sure what's happened here. Alright, it has calmed down a little bit. After that, I'll jump to Express.js. Yeah, so this index, let me turn on the Express server. So I'll do cd express.js node server. Boom, all good. And after that, if I go to API/API. How did that happen? API/dashboard. Oh, okay. So this should say dashboard only. What? Sorry. There we go. So now it is containing a proper store data. Right. So we can actually return the list of stores that it can contain. So now we can actually visualize how we want to have the thing rendered. So then, for example, where is it? Public folder. So in public folder, in nice admin, if I open up index, so now we can actually break the app down this way, that on the left side we can actually load the sidebar elements according to the user. We're not going to do that because that will be way too much complexity unnecessarily. So then we can load this part up in a database index, in an API index called dashboard summary. So then I can go here and status with message and store data. Status is true, obviously. So I can actually MySQL Shopify store data. Actually, let me put that in a try catch as well. So I can do return rest JSON status false, message we can actually design a 500 internal server error page here where we can put how we want the message to be shown, isn't it? We can do that. Instead of just saying oh server something went wrong, we can actually get what the debug information is. Message would be error message. Then can I get the trace of that message as an object? Get trace of error as object node. Anyway, leave it. So store data would be active store would be store data. Then stores available would be stores available. The reason for that is because I want to see equals await MySQL API dot get all Shopify stores associated with user. That would be rec.user as well. After that, we can do dashboard data. Summary would be we can take this data and then we can put that in the cache and put an expiry time of 5 minutes, something like that. So I'm writing these many queries inside one API call for Express.js, which will result in multiple queries running in MySQL end. So it can get overloaded, if you know what I mean. The best way to do this, I should not split that up. I actually want everything to come from the backend itself. I'm thinking something like, if I put all the skeleton up front inside this window, then attached everything with a API call, will that work? Nah, that won't work as well. Thing is, there is a lot of data to be extracted from here. Okay. Recent activity would be this, summary would be this. Then there's this question of putting it by filters. But the good thing with filters would be that those API calls can be put in AJAX calls that can be called with a one API call. So it would be easy on the database. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Recent activity, then we can do budget report. Budget report would be await. Oh, actually, so controller has all the functions, and at this point, I think it's better to offload that to the function trait, isn't it? Do the traits have the access to MySQL API as well? Trait MySQL. I really don't understand JS. What's happening here? Anyway, from server.js, I'm trying to pass the MySQL API object into these two things. And I want where I load the function trait to have access to MySQL API already. Just don't get why that's not possible. It's the intertwining of Express.js, I guess. So in server.js, least I can, yeah. Yeah, at least I can do that. Cool. But this is not the right way. I wanted server.js itself to send the access to MySQL objects inside traits. And apparently that's not the right way to do it. Crazy. So then in auth, remove this, yeah, in dashboard controller, okay, so in summary that would be okay, utilities. So this would be function trait dot get dashboard summary. The reason I'm segregating it in a function is because I might need it as a unit function in at any further stage of the app. That's how I'm doing it. So rec dot user. Yep, this is the correct way to do it. After that we can do budget report. News and updates we don't want. News and updates, we will just remove that. Anyway, top selling. Hmm. This is how it should work. Okay. Function create get typo summary. Okay, so these two queries can stay um, draw as of right now. Damn, just one. Okay, one by one, let's go through all the functions. If anybody is watching, say something. Trying to kind of getting bored over here. So we can actually do something here. Oh, by the way, if anybody is watching and they need code access for this repository, you can reach out to me on Discord. We can arrange something there. And just to give you a small summary, it is up for sale. So I can sell that to you, or I can just give you a collaborator access on my GitHub repository. So there you can get the updates that I will push out to this inventory app. I think I have live streamed for 2 hours at this point. How long? Okay, 1 hour 50 minutes. 1 hour 50 minutes. Okay, I'll do 10 minutes more. So then it will be finished. Farhan, I knew you would stick. I knew you would stick around all the time. And I thank you for that. Okay. Returns object returns object containing short summary. Okay. What should it look like? I mean, you can take the code base that I am building right now. You can use it. This is a very specific example, making an app which can confirm order using WhatsApp chatbot. That's not what I meant, Farhan. You can buy the code base that I am working on right now. So I'll give you collaborator access to the repository. Then you can use these I think my mind is a little overloaded right now, because I'm thinking making it in a way that it just doesn't stay a inventory app. It can be anything you want it to be. Oh, okay. You took so much time, I forgot that I asked you. Okay, so making an app which can confirm what you think about for chatbot can be useful for COD. How exactly? How will a WhatsApp chatbot help with COD? COD, how I imagine that an order comes to Shopify store saying that payment is pending. So are you saying that we should place the order to the courier partner? Something like that? Which can confirm order. How can you confirm an order? Oh, okay. I see. So you're saying that you will get a link to the store, then on WhatsApp application itself in the phone, you will get a product listing, and you can just tell to the bot, okay, one. So the chatbot will know, oh, oh, okay. So you're saying like a automated call, like Flipkart or Myntra, when we post something with a cash on delivery, a call comes automated, and then we have to press one in it, and then only it gets confirmed. Okay, I get what you mean. I think it can be integrated in this application. That's a good idea. So you can actually use a WhatsApp chatbot to do this, or either you can do automated phone calls. WhatsApp chatbot would be great because then you can actually put time limits that an order is placed in 2 p.m. Then if until 5 p.m. you don't receive a response saying that you want to confirm the order, it will be cancelled or nulled. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. WhatsApp integration, nice. I can look into this. I can look into this. This is a valid use case for the inventory app itself. My hair, it's like, yeah. We can. I can do this. I can do this. That's a good idea. Actually, let me note it down. In home controller. Thanks, Farhan. That's a good idea. I'm not gonna make it enough. I'm not gonna make it enough. Hmm. Do you know so many things are here? I want the API to return 3 blocks or 4 blocks if it wants to initially render it. So you know how that would look like. Return sales would be label would be today, count would be 145, trend would be another object label 12% increase color green. Class will be this. Oh man, shit. This is one block that will be shown, and then I can do the filters. Today, this month, this year. Today, new date. This month, this would be something like this month start and end date. This year, this would be like this year start and end date. Sorry, not end date, and today date. It will be something like this. Do you think, Farhan, you want the access to the code base? Do you think you would do it? Understandable. That's all right. But the whole thing is live streamed anyway. If you want to write it for yourself, you can do it. It's just that getting the code base access will save you time. That's all. The content will be always available on my channel. Whatever I learn, I will keep making videos about it. So you do walk away with some kind of knowledge every time that you watch me. Okay. Should it be count or should it be display val? I should make it display val. Display value would be 3624. Class would be not gonna make it enough. Not gonna make it. No. So it's broken in two parts. Okay. This way. 12%. Compared to this will be last month, today, so it would be yesterday. Oh man, this will span out into so much functions. Trend would be, label would be this. %. Do you play any PC games, Farhan? Nice. Why only though? You can play other games if you want. But I know the craze of Dota 2. One of my friends in college was addicted to it, and literally he would not play any other thing. Yeah, I know Dota 2. Actually, I've been scared of, a couple games. Dota 2 is one. Another game is Factorio. You can watch the... hey, Vent, how you doing? You can watch the trailer for Factorio on YouTube. Yeah, thanks, Vent. And I have heard stories about Factorio where people quit their jobs to play the game Factorio. So I got scared of it. Like, what if I played it? What if I like it? My life is over then. But that's just, I know that's depending on the person by person. Yeah, some kids, like, they take harmful decisions to themselves just because their parents take away their mobile phones and they cannot play. Yeah, Vint, you dropped in just at the correct moment. I was talking to Farhan about this. Like, I just asked Farhan 5 minutes ago if he was playing any kind of games. Like, you can see above, he has said he plays Dota 2 only, and the only bit, um, like, yeah. Oh, should not be customers. Should be this year. You see, Event, I'm trying to make my app look like this, and I'm shifting everything to Express.js. So in Laravel, like in home controller, you will see that when the index function is called, which is basically to load this view, then I'm taking the authenticated user and I'm calling this function. And what this function does it calls the Docker API URL dashboard, which is localhost 3000 slash API slash dashboard, takes the headers and then makes an API call and then waits for the response. And in this part, I'm creating this dashboard data array inside which there are these many indexes. So summary would be this part from here to here, this box, recent activity here. I'm breaking down everything like reports. Oh, reports I haven't added, have I? Oh. Await function thread dot get report data. Right, store data. Yeah, I'm breaking down everything and getting all this information. Yeah, I was saying that some kids, like, their parents take away their mobile phones because they're playing PUBG a little too much and they take harmful decisions on themselves. So even games as simple as PUBG can be addicting. To me, that's a shit game, but I do understand. Vint, you still here? Yeah, dashboards and charts, you know what though? I'm getting this over with because the dashboard is sometimes the most complicated and the most time taking part of an application. For example, if I build a products page where I just have to show the products, then it's all right. I'll have to just put one query in the database, pull the data out and display it. The dashboard is like you have to show this data, this trend, that trend, this graph and that graph. It's it's the most time taking part of an application. So I'm just laying out the skeleton for the app. I'm not making any database requests right now. I'm just returning a simple JSON object just so I'm aware what is the format I'm expected to return from the function when I do make database calls, isn't it? Do you know when, like, there was a story in India which was popular where a guy had a government job and he quit his job based on the pretense that he is the second coming of Christ. Like, things like that happen where somebody says, I am the second coming of Christ, I no longer will come to my job anymore. Things like that happen. So. It's a old story. I think it's more like a 2015 2016 story. But it did happen. But I still remember it, given how funny it is sounding. Like, imagine yourself just waking up and declaring yourself the second coming of Christ and being like, I quit my job because I am God. Wow. What is going on, Vint? What are you doing for the weekend? Planning anything to go outside, having some nice dinner, something like that? Nice. What's the temperature like? You're from Russia, right? It must be freezing cold right now. Like gaming and Netflix. All right, man, Farhan, I'm envious. Like you get to chill and do Netflix. Yeah, and yeah, Vint. I was saying, what is the temperature like? It must be freezing where you live, right? Ah, there is no nice NBS. I'm envious. Do you know the temperature here? It's 23 degrees Celsius in the day and 18 degrees in the night. So it's like mildly cold here where I am living. Okay, this is looking good. Stop this. Boom. What's pantaloons? Uh, actually, yeah, I know it's like just side by side, isn't it? But there are the northern parts of Pakistan. I do imagine those areas getting a little like freezy, like 5 degrees or 3 degrees, something like that. Yeah. Oh, those thinner soft pants. Okay. Pajamas, maybe. I don't know. But when I do believe we should do a meetup in Amsterdam, like our matrix chat, me, you, Ostream, V3D. We should meet up. And Yuri, especially Yuri. I wanna meet the guy. Okay. Did that. If user stores not equal to null, for where I in user stores store IDs dot push user stores I dot store ID. Then var stores equal await Shopify stores find all where table ID. Oh, where in? Can I do sequelize where in? npm sequelize where in query. Where table ID in store IDs. Wow, it's a little weird to return stores. Ah. Dead topic means like you don't want to travel, you don't like to travel. All right, now it seems good and should work. There we go. State is true. Welcome back. Oh, stores available should have worked. Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, I don't understand. Find all. So we can either pass. Okay, cool. So remove this. Okay, so here we have dashboard data, and inside that you can see this huge division, how it is returned. Sorry. So sales trend. Okay, this is the format for the API that we will write for Express.js in the next live stream. So basically what will happen is these values where label would be today, that's static, that's fine. Display value, it's given statically 145, but this will be calculated from the database in some way. I don't have the tables created right now. So I will provide migrations for these tables in the Laravel project, and we can create the tables out of that. Then these trend, which every index is containing here. So trend is also here, and also here. So I have boiled it down to 4 indexes, where it would be the label, which would be percentage. The color would be red or green, depending on whether it is upward trend or downward trend. The text will reflect that as well, where it will say that increase or decrease, and compared to will be returning the data of what it was compared to against. So I cannot just say, oh, this week your orders are up 12%. I have to tell them 12% up compared to last week. So it's clear, because in this thing, we only see 12% increase. We don't see 12% increase compared to what? This exact week last year, this exact date last year, or is it just yesterday, or what? It's what? So anyway, now that we have a format to our APIs, we can actually start writing the code to determine what should be these values. So the good thing would be that these functions that have been written in Express.js can later be exported into an API. And if we want a particular segment of these APIs, then you can also refer to the function traits functions, where I have boiled down every function into its own use case with documentation for each function, obviously. So we can define our new routes, and we can use one of these functions again and again if we want it for just one use case. So let's say that if you go to the browser and you select this filter called this month, then I don't need to refresh the whole page. Then I only need to refresh this one segment. So then that will have a route created in Express.js that it will call, get the data, and partially update the page. So that's the plan from now onwards. I'm wrapping up the live stream at this point. I hope you enjoyed it, and reach me out on Discord if you need the code access. I'm happy to give you a collaborator access on this. They would have to arrange that, obviously. And yeah, thank you for joining. I'll see you again.